31st of the 12th, 2023. 31st of the 12th, 2023. Crossover energies coming, streaming live to you from Australia. Welcome and thank you. Please know straight away, instantly, consciously, you are uptaking healing energies coming from a space of 10th dimensional energies. Thank you for joining and being here as we just settle in. This is a pure, sacred, divine space of 10D with an Ascended Master-GrandMaster energy of 5D onwards, bringing through a clearing, healing from Lemurian energies and so much more. You have to watch to get the golden blessings and the giftings that are coming through. If you don't get consciously that you're uptaking instantly, just listening to the energies as I voice, this is the healing. Please consciously be aware and allow yourself in helping you to help yourself. So thank you for joining your beautiful energy here. This is new, this is different, this is not a business. I am heart-based, purely directly linked with source as like a voice of God coming through, bringing through from pure divine unconditional love of 29 years of having gone inwards myself, firstly ahead of time as a trailblazer, ascension pioneer of old earth ascension. A lot of words I just said. It doesn't matter. You don't need to understand everything. There will be those that do understand. You take in whatever it is for you wherever you're at. Okay, so to join is you're already uptaking pure divine healing energies of the crossover from 2023 to 2024. You did not make it past this point in every other lifetime up to this point. I will be sharing today. I'll be reading briefly from what Shakina has shared. I'll be voicing that energy. Also a little bit of Celia Fenn. They are the two beautiful divine goddess energies who bring through incredible, they're the only two that I can relate to that are bringing some of the highest energies on the planet as well as myself. Okay, these are beyond words, this healing. This is 2 minutes 28 seconds. Did well with that introduction. It has taken quite a lot for me to be able to come in. It can be quite painful to come through these energies because this is the final time that I will be coming on here in this way publicly, because I've needed to pull back. And again, listening to what I share is the healing. So slow down and consciously uptake in feeling through the words I'm speaking, using, tabling in a new way of new earth energies, embodying within consciously of pure divine unconditional love, and all else will fall away in coming into this precious divine sacred space. See yourself with a beam of golden energy come down through you right now. I just want to thank you for everything that you've been through, that you've been carrying as we reflect on this past 2023. I want you to feel behind you like dominoes falling and releasing and releasing and releasing and releasing the energies as I bring through Lake Baikal essence. The vibration of Lake Baikal essence. It is the portal between the worlds, a place on the planet for incarnating beings of light bodies to enter, though most will mostly be born elsewhere. It helps reunite the mental and emotional bodies. Tap your crown. Creates inner nurturing and healing. Integrates one's divine masculine and feminine, and can bring back joy to one's heart and soul. This is a very special essence. And I will continue, I've been guided to continue bringing through and sharing that when the Lemurian civilization chose to abandon spirituality for sensuality and pleasure, the energy on the planet dropped and became denser. And I'm going to pause there and say to you that so many souls are caught up with the glamour energies. And, you know, I've been an ascension pioneer and trailblazer ahead of time writing. I was behind the scenes for a long time, a few lifetimes in one, and I'm sure, remember, I'm a mirror of a higher version of yourself. The pitch is raising, and I say that coming from pure divine unconditional love, coming side by side. I'm not with inflated ego, and so much is now from a lot of inflated ego. This is no judgment, those of you, this is for those of you that don't know me when I speak. It is purely non-judging, just stating the energy facts of what is happening after having the pulse on humanity's ascension for 29 years. And it gets to a point where the body can no longer sustain holding that energy, which is fine. And what it means is as many of us are now shifted into an elder's role. Okay, it's an energy vibration. So it's taken me 3 years of working in pulling back again. So I just want to say that I've now pulled back again. This is a final video and releasing. Remember, this is a mirror of a mirror for you to let go for yourself. So we need to move behind the scenes and pull back and let everything else on the outer play out, because the glamour, which is like a resurgence of what happened with the Lemurian civilization, it's not quite the same. Nothing is quite the same as what people have written and spoken or predicted. I don't go into predictions. Stay here in the now. It does not serve to have future predictions, is my personal opinion. You do what you like, because can distract and help or lead people to emotionally bypass what people are needing to learn. This is my farewell to all of you, humanity, 3D, the old ascension timeline. I will speak specifically, personally to those energies. Is number one, you don't need to do anything. You do whatever you like. I'm just going to table here. Consciousness is everything with our spirituality and ascension. Feeling your emotions, linking with spirit to feel, and then intelligently using your intellect, being spiritually mindful consciously, helps create a beautiful flow from spirit, God, source, through your monad, through your higher self, through your spirit, through to your soul, and keeps a link and a flow open. When one goes to the head and thinks a lot, and a lot of Virgos, I work with a lot of Virgo energies, or people that are cerebral, working with the mind. I did for years. I call it the professor brain, working with the mind for years. It's now time to put the tools down. Down tools. That's an Australian saying. I hope anyone overseas can relate to when I say down tools. And there is a new way forward for you, yet before you can move forward, a lot of people are talking. Talk is plenty. I'm not going to say cheap. There is so much talk, and this is okay, because it's all a process. I see. After 29 years of being in 5D, I have ascended 5D for some time now. And 10D is where my vibration has risen, is the highest one can attain in the human embodiment. Stick with me for 2 years before you think you may know me. It will take 2 years of filling into the energies of what I share to even start understanding. So many do not even know or understand what pure unconditional love is. So many are not understanding we need to be conscious. I saw a post and said in love and blessed to this soul, it said, I'm looking for people that come from a higher consciousness, and I went into a shop the other day and I spoke that to that person and they had no clue what I was talking about, and I love Sedona and I just want to stay there, and I went to Sedona. That's not higher consciousness. Okay, that's looking for that link. That's a whole other energy altogether. I'm not going to go into that, but it's not what consciousness is. So people are still learning what the word consciousness means. Incredible. And I'm not going into that today. I've got to keep going with this. I will be doing more videos in 2024. I'm so excited to bring new energies through in a new way. To do so, you need to let go of the old. It has taken me 3 years and specifically 3 months to be able to even move away from sharing public energy updates. So can you feel yourself grounding in and anchoring now? And while I'm here, I just want to send my love and thank Jade and Valerie and EJ and Natalie and Marinella and Matthew and Rachel, Carrie, Katrina, Catherine, Chris, Paula, Temesis for being here and upgrading these energies through you, because that will flow through you to everyone that has a link with you out to the planet and humanity. I'm not a business, I am heart-based. We have, not we, many souls are now looking at spirituality as a business, and they're getting caught up in the glamour. It's a whole different breed coming up, the newer souls. So that's all I will say. So this is a pure divine golden message, paving and clearing the way for me to speak further. It takes great effort energetically to do so now. So this will be the last in this way, farewelling in 2023. I'm in the crossover energies today. I had to release a lot before I came in. See, I remember all has been said and written, and it's only now being rewritten yet again. So I'm seeing so much now being rewritten. It's already been written and said, yet this is new generations, younger human years, souls that are younger in human years that are seeing this information for the first time. For me, it's gone through the loops many times, and souls older than me as well. They will know exactly what I'm talking about. And we're not putting ourselves above others. We are not putting ourselves above younger souls, okay? Get out of that egoic trap and the competitiveness and the competing, because that's what is in us, and we need to unlearn that. So I am going to take a moment and grab a drink of water. Grab yourself, just let's have a little break and shift the energies just for a few seconds. I'll be right back. And if you see me behind me here, people have said before, here I have all the Anastacia posters and my beautiful rose quartz wings and my sapphire Merkaba, my crystal cabinet. And what have I got on the other side? That is one of my other lives in this lifetime of joining the military in the Air Force. And then I went on the Variety Club Bash, and there's me there. Okay, so, you know, living a couple of lives and having really gotten into the masculine energies, and I took it just next level. I just had to do next level. So much was I in the masculine energies. I was attacked and shut down, tried to be shut down by the males for 20-something years later, to come out to now, the way through the masculine is through the feminine. The way to the masculine is through the feminine. It really is 2024, as Celia wrote. I will share now what Celia wrote a little bit. Picture shifting again, if you can hear that or feel that or sense that. So much for the break, it's coming. So Celia said, we'll connect more powerfully because it's the year of the dragon 2024, protectors of the divine feminine and our inner treasures of I am abundance. Everyone has something to write about 2024, what comes through to bring. Celia is saying sparkly magic and power, but gentle power, as we focus on love, kindness, support and self-nurturing. On the lower level, things will continue to collapse and disintegrate. Yes, they will. I keep sharing. I'm a little bit different where I will share the light and the darker aspects, the yin and the yang. Yes, it's going to be all of that. However, the collapse and disintegrate will, Spirit has said, it's the year of the big crash. Prepare yourselves, sit back and watch. Many things will crash, as all of us say. I cannot emphasize that enough, and I'm not one to announce things publicly for the future. It's just, I just do not do that. So on the lower level, things will collapse. We're building a strong sense of community. Circles of light keep us strong and clear as we build the new. 2024 is an 8-year, requires us to be strong and to demonstrate our inner power in all we do. Have a beautiful new year and be blessed. And then I remembered there was a pink dragon that had the roses, which is prepares your heart to connect with the higher facets of the cosmic heart. Open your heart to warm-hearted love and diamond light. Connect with the love of the universe. Now, dragons are something that I've been working with for a very long time. I'm a dragon mother of the dragons for the planet. Get out of the sci-fi and fantasy. One thing with sci-fi and fantasy, it actually has, I don't know if the word ruined, but it has made a bit skewed or really, people are looking for messages, signals and answers just like in the movies, and reality is not all like that, is all I will say, okay? So the rose pink dragon is asking you to open to receive a download of information of various keys and codes you carry in your soul so they may light up. If so, you will become a transmitter who broadcasts sacred knowledge, though you may not be consciously aware of it. When you feel from the inner through your heart, that will pulse out. So this is a very powerful dragon energy. Okay, that's releasing now. The Sirius energies are coming through strongly. So, whew, now it's time to grab that drink. See brown earth dragons circling around your feet, helping you to ground in and anchor further. Please remember to keep your feet on the ground with your eyes on the stars. This is about human embodiment. Everyone's doing all the talking. I have had enough of the talking for myself. Okay, big shift and release right now. Let's have a look at what, no, I'm just, give me a moment. A lot of fractured energy around. I was nearly going to hold this space with the 144 Facebook GrandMastering group, and I would not, would have been too much. My energy is space is being a 2911 in numerology is 2 to 3 times larger, and so I will just suck in energy. So, okay, here we go. Let's have a look here. Take our time. It's interesting, 2023, when I look back on all the updates for 2023, it was time to let our wings out to fly. Inner alchemy, inner abundance and joy. And that was 12 months ago, nearly. And we're just coming into that now. Slow down, slow down, slow down. You need to unlearn and how to slow down and let go of old ascension, older timeline, walking 2 worlds. You'll be walking 2 worlds for quite some time. I've done my walking of 2 worlds. I'm in one. Whew, that was a big shift for you to hear that. New Unity's community. We are masters. We are gathering and linking our soul, spirit, monad through our emotions. So many, some things I need to get out and say for a final time, okay? So many souls are coming from the thinking, and it's okay, no judgment. It's just what I'm stating energetically, what I'm saying. Even in today, Spirit will take me through to certain posts. Someone was writing something and someone said, now if we all just put our minds together and just think how amazing we could all be, and oh, I like that. I'm like, that won't last. You need to feel. A lot of people will not be able to this lifetime. There's other master healers that, no, it's to do with the mind. It's not about, we're not to feel, we're not to do the emotions. And I'm like, wow, okay, respect to you. We're here to feel, to embody consciously. Unconditional love begins with us, and we need to grow into it to learn how to re-love ourselves, especially those of us that have come from much trauma and abuse from the past. So farewell to 2023 as we cross over to 2024 energies. And I will just share briefly again, everything now in the full updates is by registering via all those energies, registering via the website. Okay, I'm just going to bring my energy back in now. It just expanded. I need to bring it back in. So bring your energy into yourself. Lake Baikal holds the original energy prior to the density developing, when the earth and humanity flowed fully and clearly from the stillness of their hearts that was at one with the divine. My heart is at one with the divine. I've been trailblazing here for a very long time. I came out from behind the scenes for around 10 years. It's time for me to go back now to protect this beautiful heart. So the divine guidance is asking you to pull back and let go of everything and let it all fall where it needs to go. I am abundance is your mantra. This is about engendering faith and trust in life and a calmness and acceptance of unfolding change. See beautiful green healing energy come to your crown right now. This essence, the Lake Baikal, is timely. Tap your crown again. It can accelerate understanding and opening to the new energies of unity, global oneness, balance and harmony, all of which will greatly help us with the changes that are starting to happen around us on all levels. You need to make peace with your past is another golden message. You need to make peace with your past. Forgiveness. Now, these are all words and terms and things that we've said and many people have said and spoken. It's now time to act and to uptake and forgiving you. Forgiving yourself for at a time maybe not realizing, oh, big shift happening. At a time where you were not able to either speak up, voice up, stand up, do anything different, because it's the experience that you needed to have to bring you to here right now. I know you know this, okay? It's really good to hear it again. Doesn't matter how far you come, how long you've been on your path, okay? So I thank you for having been here with Anastacia Blue Beyond, and then it went to Blue Beyond Guide. That name was created for the website from Spirit. This has been a culmination of 29 years building, more so 10 years out publicly writing, to go behind the scenes with the energy updates. For those that are not guided to join the updates, there's 200 plus videos and years of writing that is what was predicted. It wasn't predicted, it was, let me shift that word, of what I embodied firstly and wrote about is now happening. So the proof is all there. I am about proof, 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 proof. I stand by everything I say. So, thank you for those of you that are continuing on in the amazing group of souls in the emails. Exciting, exciting. So the year of the dragon, prosperity, power and energy. And we're now shifting the energies, and what Spirit has said to be the year of the big crash. Because the yin and yang needs to be shared. It's not only all bliss, love and light. Yes, it is that. We need both for a balance, you know. You've got this. This is not bigger than you, okay? And you've made a huge difference in shifting from the old, because you're in that process and you're learning more about it. So this is to create a new way through yourself, and not, and again, you're outliving all your past lives where you didn't make it to this point. I mean, that alone, if you just sit and uptake, you just, wow, you know. And this is, I've been writing about a walker of two worlds. Gosh, it came to me a very long time ago. Anyway, so I want to read a little bit about Shekinah, what she shared, and then also want to read about Rise and Shine Elders, and I want to finish off with that, releasing everything else. Because 2024, and at the moment, this is not a rebirth. I'm going to shift it and change it. The energies, this is beyond words. This is on a higher vibrational level, coming from a newer space. You're birthing a new you. It's just that new. We cannot compare this to any notifications or words in the past. This is new earth energies I'm writing and sharing from as a new earth ascension pioneer, consciously feeling and embodying. It's rare. I'm the only one that's doing this linking from spirit, soul through the emotions on the planet. It is what it is. That's the divine truth. Not many can hold space in this space with me personally. I see all. Spirit shows me everything up to 10D. I was just talking to Larry about that this morning. Not many can hold this space. So well done, you. Okay, so we need to wait and see what lands through our embodiment as well. Stay in the now, okay? I'm going to be talking about empaths next year. What it means to be an empath. Empath. It's not to be taken lightly. Oh, I'm an empath, and people just, I said to someone the other day, the person that believed about coming from the mind and working with the ancient energies, and that's, again, fine. And they could not understand why I have difficulty pulling my energy and why it's a challenge for me to ground in. And there's conscious, spiritually mindful, conscious tools and methods that I've created over 29 years that I wish somebody, I don't really, I'm just saying that this wasn't handed to me. What I gift and am giving freely and have given freely in all the videos and all the writings could have been many books and many volumes, but no, what did I choose? To give freely, because no one gets left behind. It's for no one to say, I don't have the money, I can't afford it. That's a load of bullshit. That's old 3D energy vibrations. If anybody comes to that and says that, I go, how about you shift that for yourself, because you're blocking. I am abundance. I am abundance. And yes, you're abundance as well, but I am abundance is where all finances come from, not fucking out there. Don't whinge and complain out there, people. No. Where are you with your connection here? Okay, that's where it starts from. Raw, real truth and passion. No more fucking around. Okay, so I am birthing a new me is your golden mantra. I am abundance. Yes, thank you for those that are saying that. I am birthing a new me. Left hand with that one because it's the divine feminine. I am abundance is the right. On the left hand, on your heart and higher heart, helping you to bridge that gap with the heart to the higher heart splay. And there your dragon heart is right up here. Okay? Pink, green, light blue, and then the blue of the throat, all right? I got so much information to share with you all, and I'm excited to do videos next year to start being on the other end and then sharing and sharing and sharing. So carry the energy of the future, be a guiding light. Okay, so let's have a look a little now, another little shift. Pretty good, 36 minutes, but I came in a bit past the 9, but that's pretty good. So I'm looking some beautiful words. It's amazing. I am abundance. EJ 2911 too. Yeah, it's I didn't know that. No wonder we connect energetically so well. You're only the second one I've ever met. That's for another time. So please know, I will share now. I am available for one-on-one divine healings. They are limited, as in if you're meant to book in, the way will be provided abundantly every time it is for souls. If it's not, notice your reaction when you see what the exchanges are and rise up to your worth. Okay, I do this because I choose to. I'm not a business. Okay, so now Shakina, so yes, through my website AnastasiaBlueBeyondGuide.com. There's 4 GrandMaster classes next year. There's limited bespoke packages. Most of them, the souls are chosen by spirit, and 1 hour and 2 hour one-on-one healings. I'm able probably only to do 2 a week coming next year because of the amount of energy it involves when I hold a one-on-one. I am processing for hours and hours on all layers and levels. An exchange What I give to what is asked is much higher. It is beyond, yet that is exchange that is asked from spirit, and it keeps my human self out of it, okay? So there is an abundant shift. See gold coins rising up right now. 888, cosmic abundance coming in right now. Feel that? And as I read from Shekinah, see the gold coming up. You may not have had the traditional life as of what has been laid out on the earth plane that many of your family and peers may live, with steady locations to live, jobs and marriages and homes. This is not for you, not to say that you will not have a marriage, a relationship, a home and a passionate career. Let me pause there. Well, how many of you can relate to that, you know? 3 marriages here, 2 on paper, career that was cut short from abuse whilst in the military, 7 years fighting my case. I've done a podcast about this. I've shared about this many times, that I fought my case for 7 years and won, creating a new rule in the Australian Parliament for every other female in the Army, Air Force and Navy, paving the way. So when I say trailblazer, I have physically 4 firsts for females ever in Australia to achieve. Yet there's no books, there's no stages, there's no big public announcement of that. It has taken for years for me to be able to even speak and say this to you. Okay, so it has taken a lot to come out, and not much has changed from 1991 when that happened. So 30 years and not much has altered. So anyway, so I just want to say to you, yes, and I know that you can relate to that as well. So you came here to be awakened and to be of service, and that's why I say make peace with your past. I have now made peace with my past. I wanted to have a family and 2 kids and the career, and I wanted to do 20 years, and it's only the last 1 to 2 years I finally released all that and let that go and made peace, because I'm like, wow, who would have thought, you know, this is what I just wanted, some basic, but no, we chose to come here to go through this because we can do this because we're strong enough. And we are completing all cycles of every other lifetime. All these things I've written and said, I read it in other people writing. It's just beautiful because we are ultimately one. Okay? It's no competition. So these experiences that you went through and have gone through and may currently be in are caused by your soul's life forces, soul's life purpose, feminine goddess energies coming through now, which forces you out of your comfort zone and into what you believed was security. And while others may be able to stay in certain relationships, jobs and locals, this was not your spiritual journey, which was divinely designed perfectly just for you. As new forerunners, way shower, light bearer, star seeds, you came to be the change and upliftment for many of those establishments and institutions and set new parameters. So I'm just going to say this about me and you reflect for this for you. So yes, very much in a military, male-dominant environment. That's what I said. You know, I had to take it. There's a picture of me, knee on the ground with a rifle. You know, I love that side of my boy side. I call it my boy bits. I really did enjoy my boy bits. Look at me wobbling to find the middle balance there. Love it. Very indicative of the energy. So, yes, yes, and yes. And be the change. And set new parameters. Absolutely, my case after 7 years was knocked back by an all-male board, and I went, phew, who says I have to be young at 32 and a female, that I cannot claim for PTSD and everything else that I was written off and over 17 times facing dying in so many different ways. And I know that you've lived a few lifetimes in one as well, and that many of you are here by the grace of God, so to speak, still here, because as Shekinah says, returning to the core of your being is the goal of the spiritual awakening path, and it's a reunion with your soul or your true nature. However, the journey to spiritual enlightenment is not a linear one. Hallelujah. It's so good to read that, because it's not. You know, people say this is going to happen and that's going to happen and things I've written, and what do I say? Wait until the other shoe drops. Wait and see what lands. Wait and see what happens. What happens 1, 2, 3 years before it actually eventuates. Can you see? Don't look outside of you for future predictions. You do whatever you want. You do you. Because I'm like, don't tell me what to do. Don't touch the wet paint. I'll touch it every time. So the pitch is shifting here. So you are living many lives in one lifetime. Instead of dying, returning through the evolutionary process, using the divine realms and heaven to transcend lesser consciousness, healing and separation from God. Let's pause there. The next bit is many people choose to go through this process in one lifetime in order to ascend from all of their ascensions. Let's go back to using the divine realms and heaven to transcend lesser consciousness, healing and separation from God. Hallelujah. Like 99%, make it 90, are wanting to ascend through what that soul was called a higher consciousness of just wanting to be in the Sedona energies and being. That's not reality, people. That's not grounded. That's not feeling. That's not anchoring and grounding the energies into Gaia. You're off in la-la. Okay? It's a process, no judgment. I was detached in that for a very long time until the only way out is in. Everyone's got all the words. But I rarely see any that are living what they're speaking. They're sharing what they're growing into. Again, this is said in love. Your purpose in life is to free and exist unencumbered by mental, emotional wounds, trauma, and karma. That's why you feel you've lived many lifetimes in one. And it is, and I'm not going to say anything. I'll keep going with that. Fulfill soul contracts that you could heal and transform, breaking dysfunction and patterns in your family lineage, not only for yourself, but for your collective and all generations past. Hello. It's bigger than just you. You're carrying all the generations. You may have had to relocate to different parts of the world to heal and transform energies, as well as perform sacred exchanges with Mother Earth, Gaia's grid workers, healers, anchors, and activators, or light codes. Yes. I find a lot of those souls tend to be cerebral as well, or not as grounded in doing the work that they're doing. It has always been you and your higher self leading you back to your true core ascension. Let me keep going. As you are part of this world and may live in two different worlds at the same time, it's important to know that the enlightened, awakened embodiment of ascension is where your love is alive in your heart with high alignment with your higher self and source. And there it is right there. So we'll look different to every individual according to the aspects of the rays of creation that the soul is specialized in, embodying of their higher incarnations, and that soul is bringing forth for that aspect of ascension in embodiment back to the collective and resonance frequency here on Mother Earth Gaia. You are creating new templates, the new earth and the divine angelic human. The embodiment of ascension is at a very physical level. Listening, where God comes back into your cells and gives your bodies their higher spiritual identities, a new level existence. How can you do that if you're not embodying? How can you embody? By feeling. How can you feel the love? The love is the highest vibration on the planet. Are you understanding how much further we need to go? And we're only just beginning. And then briefly, the blue ray beings are ultra-sensitive empathic soul group like the indigos that came from many different ascended planets and light realms to enlighten the genetic code of humanity and raise the God consciousness on Gaia. They are the lost ray of the light worker. No more. No more are we lost. And no more are we. I'm finishing up with those energies. I'm releasing, whooshing, clear energies coming up through like water, clearing you. I'm going to see where spirit is going to guide me next as I'm starting to wind up now. Wow, feel that? See the yellow pulsing out of your solar plexus right now. And if there's any darker energies or anything that's not clear on your solar plexus, put a filter over it and see the yellow pour out and filter the impurities out to help you to free yourself further. For a woman, Lake Baikal essence helps her to find her yang, her power, and to understand that she's always had that power. Her divine yang is the power of love, the power of creation. She won't find her yang by imitating the out of balance masculine or trying to be like a man. The more the woman goes into the feminine, the more she will naturally reach her masculine. And I needed to join the military to break through those old archaic energies of the boys club, even though 30 years it's still happening, but lesser than what it was, but not a lot has changed in 30 years. To change legislation in Australian government for every other female in the military in Australia is a very big deal. To have embodied and gone through that, it nearly killed me. 15 years in bed, chronic fatigue, fibromyalgia, many other areas in the health. You need to be responsible and look after your physical. The last place a shift is felt in the physical. You are not going to heal your physical by, I'll just bring all that spiritual energy and that'll heal it. Get real, people. You need to feel, and you need to be responsible and take action for your physical body, because it will catch up with you if you're not. Okay? Be kind and be gentle on yourself. Mass consciousness is comprised of the mental and emotional energies of every member of humanity. The Lake Baikal essence, tap your crown again, maintains your ability to be in the world but not of it. It enables you to be in that pure, still energy of being at one, so you are less influenced and invaded by mass consciousness, and so less likely to make judgments and react. Peace. Feel the peace. I see green energies coming through. See your vessel being filled up with green energies right now. It's time for me to say goodbye. I'm looking at your beautiful messages here. Thank you, everybody. So this is a new beginning, birthing. I am birthing. Oh, left hand. This is your left hand. I am birthing a new me. And your right hand, I am abundance. Remember, writing in a diary will help you immensely clear the mind and the head. The first page is the mind chatter. When you flip the page over, it's very symbolic to flip over to your inner deep subconsciousness to start getting your emotions out gently. That is a starting point. You need to step up for yourself and make some physical changes in some way. There is no fucking magic wand that's going to come along and ta-da. It doesn't happen like that. Get out of the sci-fi and into reality. I love you all so much. It's time for me to go. 43 minutes. Bless. It has been wonderful holding space with you all. I'm just doing a check energetically. If there's anything else, I can feel the Earth Star and Soul Star is now balancing. I can feel the masculine and the feminine is balancing, and also the left and right brain. That's all happening right now. And the energy is clear. I myself will be seeing the year in with my eyelids closed in my beautiful comfortable bed. You do you. Enjoy your new year, which is 11 hours away for me. So thank you for being part of this, and I look forward to those of you that join me behind the scenes on the email updates. For those of you that book in for a one-on-one via the website and here on this public Facebook, on the public Facebook page, Anastacia Blue Beyond Guide, there will be briefer sharings to keep in touch with you all, but so much more. It's time to pull behind the scenes. Thank you so much. It's been fun. It's been great. I'm out. It's over. I'm heading off for a new me, and I want to see a new you in a new way. All right, bless. Thank you, everybody. Bye. Cheers. Thank you.